I still remember the exact moment everything shifted. The text came through at 10:47 p.m., the night before our vacation. I had just finished packing the last of my things. The scent of sunscreen and lavender from her suitcase, mingling with the faint hum of the overhead light. My phone buzzed. It was her. I smiled, expecting a playful "I can't wait" or a photo of her packing chaos. But the words on the screen froze me in place. "I need a break from us." I stared at it for what felt like an eternity. My fingers hovered over the keyboard, trembling, trying to form a response that didn't betray the storm building in my chest. I typed deleted, typed again. "Are you serious? Tomorrow? After all we planned?" But I couldn't send it. The words felt like gasoline on a spark. I set the phone down, heart hammering, trying to make sense of it. At first, I told myself it was stress. Maybe she was overwhelmed with work, the packing, my constant reminders about the trip. I tried to reason, to calm my spiraling thoughts. But that night, subtle cracks began to show. Missed calls that weren't answered. Work emergency excuses that seemed too rehearsed. The faint smell of a perfume that wasn't hers lingering on her scarf. I started noticing details I had always ignored. Her phone always face down, screen locked whenever she stepped away. Her laugh sounded different, sharper, like she was keeping a secret behind it. I asked myself if I was imagining things, if I was just paranoid. But deep down, I knew. That gut twist feeling told me something was wrong, even as I tried to ignore it. The day of our flight, she was distant, distracted. She laughed at my jokes, but it didn't reach her eyes. I caught her typing a message on her phone, hiding it with her body, and when I asked who it was, she mumbled something about a friend. My heart sank a little more with each passing moment. Then it happened. I was straightening my bag in the hotel room we had just checked into when her phone lit up on the nightstand. A name flashed, someone I didn't recognize, followed by a string of messages. "Can't wait to see you tonight. Miss you." My stomach dropped. I felt my hand shake. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't innocent. Everything I had brushed aside, every tiny nagging suspicion, now had a face, a name, proof I couldn't deny. I confronted her gently at first, my voice trembling. "Who is this?" I asked, showing her the screen. Her face fell, but not in shock, more like guilt, resignation. She sighed, and for a moment, I saw her as the woman I had loved, the one who laughed at my bad jokes and kissed me in the rain. But that image shattered instantly. I didn't mean for you to find out this way," she whispered, eyes downcast. I didn't know how to stop it. I needed space. I don't know. I wanted to scream, to cry, to throw the phone across the room. But all I could do was sink onto the edge of bed and stare at her. The woman I had planned my future with, the person I trusted with every part of me, had chosen someone else. Or at least, she had chosen to lie to me while she entertained the thought. The next hours were a blur. Questions I didn't know how to answer swirled in my head. How long had this been going on? Did she ever love me? Were the plans, the jokes, the promises, all of it just a performance? I thought of every morning she had kissed me awake. Every time she had rested her head on my chest, and it all stung like salt in an open wound. We didn't scream. We didn't fight. There was nothing to fight about anymore. The truth had torn the room into silence. She cried softly, trying to explain, to justify, and I listened, numb. Her remorse was real, I could see that, but it didn't undo the betrayal. I felt anger, yes, but beneath it was a hollow ache, the kind that sits in your chest and makes your body feel heavy, like gravity itself had turned against you. I packed my things quietly. I didn't want her to see me break completely. The hotel room smelled of vanilla candles and sunscreen, now tainted by memories that would never feel the same. At the airport, she tried to hold my hand, whispered apologies that sounded fragile, like they might shatter if I touched them. I pulled away, letting the moment slip past, realizing that love couldn't survive this fracture. Not today, maybe not ever. I watched her board the plane for our vacation. The sun glinted off the windows. The chatter of travelers around me felt distant, irrelevant. I felt the pain of letting go, but also the clarity of knowing my worth. I had loved deeply, trusted fully, and had been met with deception, but I would survive. By the time I returned home, the texts were gone, the memory of her hand in mine already fading. And though my heart ached, I understood that closure wasn't about revenge or answers or reconciliation. It was about standing up, breathing, and reminding myself that some things are worth more than lies, even if they cost you love. I don't know if she ever truly understood the gravity of what she did, and I don't need to. I have my life back, my dignity intact, and the quiet knowledge that betrayal can teach you, painfully, that self-respect is a kind of love that never cheats.